Hello and welcome back to BattleTech, where in the last episode we faced down against a lance of only heavy mechs and we didn't really get much salvage out of it to my personal dismay. Anyway, there's no more for us to do it in Weldry at the moment, nothing to support the Irano restoration further, so we're gonna move it. So we're gonna move into one of the neighboring systems in order to do this contract, I think. So there will be some things that we'll do en route. Do I want the money or do I want the salvage? I think I'm actually gonna salvage, you know? I mean, money's also pretty good, you know, but uh, let's actually keep it in the middle here. I'm not sure if we're gonna have awesome salvage there because it's only difficulty 2 and we have most mediums already. Let's actually go for the payment for once.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
So now we can travel all by ourselves. And
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
alrighty. We'll stick with generals, I think. Go on. Now the ship upgrade should come through.
Complete, boss. Top-notch work, if I may say so.
Alrighty, I mean, we could upgrade that further, but I'd really like to upgrade the mech bay a little bit, you know, so that working on BattleMechs doesn't take quite as long a time as it does right now. So many of the Argo's mech bay systems were only meant to be used with sophisticated Star League era automation. Bringing that automation even partially back online is a substantial force multiplier to young skills. Yeah. We can also add a second mech bay, so we can support up to 12 BattleMechs ready for battle instead of the 6 that we have right now. Also gives us more tech points, interestingly enough. But we're gonna do that first. It's also gonna be finished pretty soon.
Roger that, Commander. I'll get the crew moving.
All right. Continue. We still have to dock with jump chips. I thought the ship also had jump capabilities. Currently doesn't. Interesting. So it's just a roomier version of what we already had. Okay. Okay.
Hey, boss. We've just completed those upgrades.
Well, thank you. That. Structure repair. Crashing ship into the moon causes all sorts of damage, both visible and hidden. Major support structures have been twisted and weakened and need to be repaired before any ship system put a serious load on them. Could do that. Could also continue working on our mech bay. Repaired power conduits. Oh, we require repaired power conduits. I see. Could add another mech bay. And we need to do structural repair before doing that. Oh, that's also interesting to have early. Mech burrowers gain 20 experience each day with less than 10,000 total experiences. Okay. So our not that great mech warriors can become better. I think I actually like that. To have like ASAP. So let's get that working so that Decker and our new pilot whose name I've already forgotten, Shedu, can train.
Yes, Commander.
Our more capable guys will probably not benefit from that at all because they already have too much experience, but much you can do. More evasion, more less indirect fire penalty. I think I actually like that more.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Piloting a missile boat right now, so
Aye, aye.
anyway, piloting.
Training complete.
Commander?
probably want better targeting, right? Health has never been an issue with you. Let's rather go with better hit chance.
Training complete.
Waiting for orders.
And you don't have experience.
Receiving you.
You kinda do. Health or a weapon hit. I think since you're right in the middle of things all the time, I think better to have you get guts or gunnery.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Alrighty, anyway. Now that our bay is upgraded, the Jägermech refitting should also be done earlier. No, not yet. Gonna wait for a bit. Also, I'm gonna check the store before we do anything else. They're indifferent. They have an LRM 20 plus. Does additional stability damage, okay. Large laser plus plus. Does not only have increased accuracy but also damage. Plus crit. No. Oh. For the Jägermech right now doesn't have jump jets because, well, we don't have jump jets for mechs of that size. All the jump jets we have right now are S-class jump jets, but can be used on mechs up to 55 tons. So I just didn't have any of these H jump jets for heavy mechs. Also A for even heavier ones. So if I want to refit it with jump jets, I'll probably have to buy those. I'm not gonna do any refits before the mission, but I can keep in mind that it has like a large laser plus here. So, but since we can never increase our reputation with local planetary governments, it's kind of, you know, not much reason to, you know, try and go for that. So the price will not change much even after the missions. Oh, think about it. Anyway, continue.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Thank you. Alrighty. So, now, take a look at our mech base. The Jägermech is now done. As I said, it has an AC-20, 4 medium lasers, 2 small lasers, and 2 boxes of AC-20 ammo. Interestingly, the AC-20 ammo only has 5 shots per ton, so in total it only has 10 tons, so you may wanna, you know, not shoot with that willy-nilly. That was kind of the question that I've also been debating, is which mech is that actually gonna replace? Glitch in the Shadowhawk? Was kind of a melee brawler type, or Blackjack? I was always considering it to be a replacement for the Blackjack, but also could be a replacement for the Shadowhawk. I think it's gonna be a replacement for the Blackjack though. Yeah. Alright. Wanted to go launch a contract. So, let's say bye-bye to our ancestral Blackjack being in our squad. Been with us for a long time, but now it's gonna just be tossed aside for that awesome Jägermech here. Anyway. Good. I think we can deploy as is. Let's take that new Jägermech for a test drive. It's probably gonna be fun. Sorry about that. Was the wrong key. The wrong key, you know? The wrong key is next to the any key on your keyboard if you're wondering where the wrong key is. Now, Scouts have observed pirate military units covertly surveying military and industrial targets. Increased activity from local pirate organizations near several priority facilities suggests a strike is coming soon. Tasking you with intercepting the scout landsets, identifying targets, and eliminating it before it can report back. Oh, I should have probably brought a light mech along with us, you know, to hunt people down if they try to escape. Let's hope they don't try to escape. I'll solo intercept the enemy lances in the region, sweep the area, find them and clear them out. Alrighty, so they're supposedly there. I like there's a lake here, and also here there's you know, there's a high ground that Glitch can use to full effect.
Roger that. You betcha.
Got contacts.
Coordinates received.
Mech warriors, show them what you've got.
So, got lights? Oh, they got lights. 20-ton light? So a locust, right? Are there any other 20-ton lights? That's a spider, 30-ton. I mean, there are other 20-ton lights, but are there any other 20-ton lights in this game, was the question. Kinda. Well, we haven't faced light mechs in quite a while. And since we do only have one guy with sensor lock, I might actually be inclined to, you know, use that. The other option would be to have someone make a precision strike and hope to remove one of the legs, at which point they'll lose all of their evasive chevrons, and we can just get on with things. But I think we're gonna jump. Not really sure where. I actually wanted to jump right there, but it's not possible for some reason. We're jumping here then. Then you're just gonna be using sensor lock on that spider. Bring that thing down real quick. Or its bigger friends come and, you know, help it.
Sensor lock on target.
If you have medium friends, they've decided to not come in and help you, I'm afraid. Alrighty, so
Good to go.
try that. Let's get Behemoth on it
Good
first.
to go. Heading out. More hostiles.
Alright, there's something over there. Fire.
Engaging.
Well, we got an M laser.
Critical hit, Commander.
We just halved its weaponry. Just like that. Alright.
Waiting for orders.
Glitch, do you want to take that down, or do you want to let Medusa have a shot at it? I think I'm actually gonna reserve in case something else has to show up. I don't know. Maybe they have a heavy mech with them too. No, there's another medium mech. All right, and another medium mech. So they have 2 lights and 3 medium mechs, because nothing happened at the start of phase 3 when I was moving with Strider, get the sensor lock, and then there was an enemy turn, but I didn't see anything happening. And it wasn't these 2 guys. So there must have been a 3rd medium somewhere. Anyway,
Standing by.
you have good eyes on that? Can't really. I wanted to use jump jets, but then I remembered that Negermech doesn't have jump jets, at least not yet. That's 60% on that AC-20. I think I'm actually gonna pass on that.
On my way.
Looks like we'll have plenty of targets for that yet. Although, oh, what the hell? Let's try shoot the squirrel with the AC-20. It'll be fun if it hits, but it's probably not. The AC-20 does double the damage that the PPC does. If you thought the PPC did outrageous amounts of damage, AC-20 is worse.
Engaging.
Ouch. Sorry, man.
One less target.
Sorry, man. I know the feeling, you know, being in a light mech, and then you see a Jaeger mech turn around and BAM!
On you, Commander.
Oh man, I've been there. Totally been there, man. Alright, we're probably gonna wait out the next turn too, so I think best thing for us to do right now would be to let her stay here and just shoot at the Wolverine. 50% has lots of movement, doesn't matter. Could try and make a precision strike. That's the other thing that I was debating, using a precision strike to knock it back to the heavy phase so that my medium mechs can move before it and, you know, try and get something to work there. But considering that there's probably another medium mech somewhere that we haven't seen yet, which could be just behind, you know, that line here somewhere, because that's kind of how far our sensors go. I'm actually not gonna do that, we're just gonna try a regular shot at 50%. If it hits, great. If it doesn't, then, well, it doesn't.
I may need some more time in the simulator.
Heads up, Commander. You've got hostile contacts inbound.
More, you mean? 2 lights. I don't like 2 lights heading toward my sniper. It looks like they're Yenners, which would make the situation even worse, you know? But as I said, we're gonna reserve, see what happens.
Standing by.
There's a medium coming from there too.
Is that it? I'm barely scratched.
Anshipui, okay.
I'm showing minor damage.
Alright guys, I think we need to flank hard right before we get engaged by these guys. We need to all like move to this direction kinda, you know, or into the water so that we can keep them out of the battle for as long as we can. So I'm gonna start doing that now. They have full morale so we can make some precision striking. I think we can just try and core that Wolverine, right? We could try to leg it, but it has really decent armor considering. I think you're just gonna try to core it.
I copy.
Probably should use jump jets here. Too late?
Confirmed.
Commander.
So can you reach that guy? No, another AC-20, you know, an AC-20 into its belly would probably not be appreciated by him much, you know?
Got it.
Could make it a named shot again at the center. No, we're just gonna do regular fire. 55% is highly doubtful, but we really need to get something done here.
Taking the shot.
Nope. That was nothing. Pretty much. Anyway, you're gonna be using jump jets though. Jump into the water. behind those guys. Why can you only move so pathetically?
Engaging jump jets.
I recruited a laser, but it didn't destroy a component there.
Detected.
It's unsteady though, and if the Lich manages to hit it, should also be. Oh, not sprint. Join us in the water.
Affirmative.
It's almost cored, man. Could one of these shots hit the center, maybe? Oh.
Roger that. Firing on target.
Thank you very much.
Should have run when you had the chance.
Let's see if that part of the plan worked. Yeah, they can't move and fire from there. So that plan so far has worked, you know, getting the scout away from the enemy light mechs / harassers is always a good plan.
Damage is light.
And now, let's destroy that Hanshi. If any one of you makes a precision strike on that Hanshi, it would be knocked back, so all 3 of you except the Jägermech could move before it. Which might be an interesting idea considering how much lasers that thing has.
What's up, boss?
Try that actually. Gonna jump in a little bit closer to it. I'll try to take out that hunch.
Acknowledged.
That's the right one, right?
Copy that.
Alrighty. In the water, I guess we can always use jump jets to get increased evasion stats.
Engaging jump jets. All weapons committed.
Guys are not hitting that hunch, you know? Still has armor even. And there's that other medium mech I was talking about.
What can I do for you?
I thought to use jump jets with you though. You're just gonna stay right here. You want to make another precision strike is the other question, you know? So many questions. Maybe you want to go continue to jump. That beep, we discovered another signal somewhere? Well, apparently it was not that beep. I'm still like, sure there should be another medium mech that's not that one that fired from here. But anyway, just by the weird turn order that we had experienced. In any event, I'm gonna fire.
Got it.
We got a heat sink.
There's
Doubt
more
that's gonna
where
impress
came
it that
from.
much. And at least it got unsteady, so probably not be able to hit too well. Yeah. That's why I want that thing down ASAP.
I'm under heavy fire.
Alright, Medusa. Maybe you can do something about this.
Move order received.
You're also facing the hunch side of things, so...
Copy that.
Not the leg, not the arm, the hunch. Man, it's such a big target on that thing. It's the first thing run on MechWarrior Online School. You see a hunchback, you know, target the hunch. Jesus, guys. Guess you never went to MechWarrior Online School.
Oh, I hate these guys.
Couldn't be close enough to use a flamer.
Oh, took a hard hit there. Armor breach. Internal damage.
Alright, I think we're gonna knock back that hunch in the initiative order again, you know?
Ready for orders.
Just cause, you know, I'd rather kill it than, you know, have it do something again. It's unlikely to core it, and also we haven't removed any arm on that side yet. Legs. 8, the 8, let's go for the torso. I couldn't have gone to the other side because there's lots of enemies there. And it's knocked down at least. There's that mech that I've been looking for. What the hell is that?
Losing armor.
Where the hell is that? Not showing up on the sensor at all. That's vicious. So we're looking at maybe a medium mech with ECM or something? Like a cicada? I don't know. I guess we'll figure that out once we get there.
Good to
Anyway, could you take care of that hunch, please? Doesn't have much left to live. Full center. Thank you very much.
Bang! You're dead!
Whoops. That other mech, that one with LRMs, it came with the reinforcements.
Took a hard hit there.
Alright, concerning you guys, interestingly that guy also doesn't show up on Sanchez. Crazy, 2 cicadas. I remember that many other Inner Sphere mechs that have ECM in a medium. Anyway. Try and melee attack that thing. Would conserve heat. Alternatively, I could just move him and get a sensor lock on probably the Locust. Doesn't really matter, Locust is closest and put down some of the armor on that Jaeger mech, so I probably want to see it die first. Anyway, gonna jump a little to continue to build evasion. We'll probably not get targeted because apparently they want to take down that Jaeger mech real bad, which I kinda can relate to, but you know, not saying I like it.
Engaging jump jets.
But we're sensor locking that guy.
Sensor lock on target.
So Medusa, probably need to move back a little.
Move into position.
There's nothing installed that left arm, so it went down pretty quick because there's also not that much armor there. So that's fine, we're just gonna have to replace the arm, I guess. But the AC is in the right hand side, so fine. Come on, AC-20, hit that thing, please.
Locking in. All
Oop.
It's go time.
That's a kill.
Well, he managed to kill it without the AC-20 connecting, so... The Jaeger does have firepower at close range. Oh shit! Victor killed one of our friends! Retreat! Retreat! Is that what they're trying to do here? I don't know. Since we're in pretty decent situations right now, except Behemoth maybe, who could have more evasion than she has at the moment.
Waiting for
Because she got
orders.
shot at 2 times by contacts that did not show up on sensors. So, guess you're gonna jump. Reduce some evasion on that Jenner probably. And then someone else can just finish it off. Good plan. We still were shot from here somewhere, probably somewhere up the ridge, but until we see something there, I think we're just gonna have to live with getting a laser shot in every now and then. But our back kind of does still have full armor, and it's designed to outlive a single large laser shot going in there. So I think we'll be fine with that. We get it. There's 2 contacts. Not here. Anyway.
Locking on target. That hit something good.
$55 Wolverine, okay. That's why I wanted that evasion. The rest of us just wait, or do we just want to continue? Doesn't really matter at this point. Not gonna use jump jets though, because Glitch is getting close to the overheating.
Don't need to
Even
tell
though she
me
has an
twice.
increased overheating threshold compared to other people. I think it's part of the guts visualization somewhere. I think so. So she can deal with a little bit more heat than normally. Don't build up any heat by firing. Apparently it was just a jump jet, so we're kind of building things up over time. Alright. Fire at it then.
Tell me what to shoot.
Center is pretty fine. 5 tons on Griffin. Alright then. Continue firing on that Jenner. Maybe you'll knock it down with the LRMs if you don't kill it. Then we can, you know, shoot at what we want. It's already getting pretty unstable. It's not knocked down, but it has like almost a full bar.
Good to go.
See.
On my way.
%60. We've done worse shots with the AC-20 and we still have some ammo, and I think we have figured out all of our opponents by now, so let's just continue doing that. Ow, damn it. That was a decent hit, man.
One less target.
Yeah, that AC-20 is a beast. Alright, same thing. Behemoth needs to move first in order to build up evasion again. Like, somehow seem to, you know, want to shoot at her. Yeah, down to the forest area here. That'd be nice, actually. Get started on the fire starter. And have cover and movement. Yeah. I will not be able to fire much from here, but... let's actually not fire that medium laser. Oh, heat. Though it has the best chance to hit, to be honest. That then.
Affirmative.
Had it. Okay. Right, do we want to continue on the Firestarter or start on the Wolverines? I think the Firestarter with its 2 medium lasers, flamers and MG, you know, it's scary once some of your components are exposed. Which would be the case with the Shadowhawk here, but there's nothing installed in that arm, so we're just gonna replace that anyway, probably. So I think we might as well start on that Wolverine. Because I think it's a bigger threat than Firestarter. Good chances so low, man. Close, apparently. Alrighty then. That thing hasn't moved yet, so it's just gonna rebuild up that evasion, but the chances are better to hit him. Hit that guy then, I guess.
Engaging target.
But I also made it unsteady. Interesting side effect of the LRM shower.
Not much armor left in that location. Waiting on you, Commander.
I think we're just gonna stay here and get guarded. But 50%. Be better from here. Also, only 50%. I think it's because of that ridge. It's too far away. Far away. They have the high ground on us. I don't particularly like it. Well, we could get a targeted shot at that Wolverine. Let's just center there.
Uh-huh.
Didn't quite hit that, but it's knocked back. So, Medusa.
Ready for orders.
40 and 50%. Looks. We are running out of ammo, but I'm still gonna take it for 40%, I believe. These are the only 3 enemies left, I believe, so it's fine. If that hits, it would be really awesome. Probably won't, but
Confirmed.
just hoping it just hits the central torso like that, you know? Sometimes it does.
Let's hit him hard.
There's that flamer.
Over the red
Yeah.
line. Heat damage.
Yeah, you need to get out of dodge, I think. I think you're just not gonna do anything this turn. You're just gonna jump into the water. Gonna build additional heat, but then you're not gonna do anything, I think. Alternatively, you could melee attack that fire starter, but it's probably not gonna kill it.
Firing jump jet.
So how much can we fire without, you know, totally screwing up a mech? Can't do that. Could do these. Also could not do those. Same. Let's just do that then. Well, not even that, we're not gonna even use that. Out of range. Let's just brace them. Sure, that guy has some spare armor left. Don't mind that too much.
Waiting for orders.
I think you're just gonna stay and take more pot shots at that Wolverine, I think, right? So it would be nice if you could also use your lasers, you know? I'd like the chances to hit are getting much better.
Moving out.
Alternatively, we could send that Firestarter a message that it will probably not forget anytime soon. But the Jägermech would probably also do that, so just shoot at that.
Here we go.
Same thing here. You'll probably make it unstable and knock that thing down. Don't need the medium lasers really, but we don't have heat issues anyway, so
All
whatever.
weapons committed.
Alright, how about killing that Firestarter maybe? Probably need to remain in the water for heating reasons. Can. afraid there's no point to go to where you would be in. Or anyway, it'd be in the water and also, you know, build up evasion and face the enemy. So I guess we're gonna go in the forest then. Not use all the medium lasers and go with that way. No, not the medium lasers. S lasers are fine. They're way more heat efficient. And the AC is, of course, we want to fire that AC.
Firing on target.
I think you lost the leg there, man.
They've blown past my armor.
I know, but it's the unimportant left arm, so while it's not great and all that, but you know, sometimes you just have to make do with what you got. So that Firestar is currently lying down there, so I would like to take another aimed shot at it, because it already lost one leg, only needs to lose one more. So let's have Behemoth do that probably.
Affirmative.
So the other leg, well, also wouldn't mind if it just dies, you know, to be honest. Since you have way higher chance to hit the torso than the leg, actually.
Target confirmed. One less target.
There goes the arm.
That shot went internal.
There's nothing installed there, so it's not that bad. Put up evasion, get far enough away to use the LRMs. Right. Right, I think we got started on that Wolverine. He was already knocked down, but he decides to screw it. I can still fight. I can still do things. So
All weapons committed.
well, there's another injury. He only needs one more injury, then the pilot is knocked out anyway. Because he was already knocked down, which constitutes an injury. Damn it.
I can't take much more of this.
I'm aware. Yeah.
I hear ya.
Center torso, maybe? Alternatively, we could also just go for the side torso. This might be slightly facing us. Take a look. 9, 33, yeah. It's slightly angled toward us. Could also just kill it.
Time
If it
to
hits.
die.
Did not hit the arm, but
Standing by.
still have a Jaeger mech. Alright, it's out of the range for the S. Damn it.
Engaging target.
It should just go down because the pilot got killed, right? Not? Is that not the one that was knocked down? Need to get away from there.
Reporting major armor loss. Yes, Commander.
So hit that one from there, and would build up lots of evasion. Do that. Apparently that Griffin got knocked down, not the Wolverine. I'm confused. Where?
Roger. Target eliminated.
Right, Lich. Do you have eyes on that? Barely. Slightly better. We also get that and the medium lasers, and oh, that has the wrong angle. That's too far away. Guess I'll rather just take the PPC at a good shot than, you know, the other things.
Got it.
I want to precision strike that thing to knock it back in the initiative order so that our medium mechs at least can do their next turn before it, but we only have one weapon shooting at it, and I'm not sure if it still sets it back if you don't hit at all. So we're just gonna fire. We still have Medusa, who's pretty close to him and should also be able to hit it. Jump. That's A-ish. Get better chances. 5. 5. 5. Well, I'll take 65 then, I guess.
Engaging jump jets. All weapons committed.
Waiting for orders.
So you don't see that guy at the moment, but you would from here and have pretty decent shots. Oh, I'll take that. I'll precision strike that thing. It also almost has its armor lost, but let's just aim for the center. If you hit something else, fine too.
Orders.
You probably need to still get further away from it. I'm not entirely certain. Let's see how the situation is looking at when these two are done shooting at it. Why are the chances lower than before? Even if I stand right here, the chances are lower than before. The other arms were 65%, and now it's 60 for some reason. And I lost 5% for I don't know what reason. Odd. Apparently this is the best spot, so we're just gonna fire at it from here.
All weapons committed.
And the Centurion still has most of his armor, so I'm not too worried about it dying by not having evasive charges.
Good to go.
You can just stay here because you gain bulwark anyway. So let's just shoot at it again. Oh, we had the same issue last time. Maybe we could get you into a position where you could strike at it better. Seems reasonable at least. Not in the water anymore, but...
Uh-huh. Time to die.
In the forest with 3 evasive charges, I think that's should be good enough. I was debating whether to send her even further back, so that guy doesn't have any chance to touch her. But he's unsteady already, so shots will probably miss even if we don't have evasive action. And here we have cover and, you know, all that stuff. Probably don't even need the cover, just, you know, cool a little bit off, but just gonna go here.
Lifting off.
Just shoot at it with nothing. That's actually just brace. Yeah, he just decided to go away, basically. Well, the Jägermech can't really reach it though.
Confirmed.
Brace. Yeah, evasion. Evasion.
Losing lots of armor.
Fine.
Waiting on you, Commander.
So what kind of shot do you have from here? Pretty decent. Got a better one though. The 80? Only 70.
Time to fly.
We need to watch for our heat though. Yeah. Afraid of that. Just using medium lasers then.
Roger that. Firing on target.
They're starting to hit the legs now. Jesus.
Another hit like that and you're toast.
Not fire those.
Engaging target.
Might need the additional heat next turn. This is probably gonna be a next turn. I doubt we can take it down this one.
Damage detected.
It's pretty durable, apparently. Or we're not doing it right, I don't know. One of these. We do have enough for a precision strike. Question is if I want you to do that or if I want to Medusa to or if I want Medusa to do that, because Medusa might just accidentally kill it with an aimed AC-20 shot, which would also be the last AC-20 shot we have. Let's jump up here. How's the heat looking? Let's try and hit that leg with a precision strike.
Copy that. Reporting critical hit.
He's gonna knock down. So he is. Then he needs to have been the one that has already been knocked down earlier. So we just need to either kill the legs,
I'm here.
or one of the side torsos, or melee. Kick them when they're down, you know? But shooting down that one side torso should be fine.
Confirmed.
Not the center though, please. I'm actually not gonna shoot with the AC-20. We're aiming for that side torso. It's almost down, you know? But we don't need that much damage to actually completely take it out. That'll be 80, so let's do less than 80. So these guys should just do it if they manage to hit, you know, the side torso. That one more for just, you know, good measure. Is that dead? God damn it! Why is they not? Why?
What can I do for you?
All right, glitch. I guess you can try and go for the other side torso now. Ah, not the PPC then.
Ready for orders.
Wait, what? Oh, it's attack. So this is the left torso. So if we attack from that side, we should have a pretty decent chance to hit it. Otherwise, we'd hit the arm. I don't know. It's lying down, so I'm not entirely certain which segment we're gonna hit from there. Actually, do something different. Go to its left side and then just shoot at
Copy
it.
that.
Again, we need 60-ish damage, but not more than 90. I have to say with these SRMs because they can, you know, do crazy things. I'm gonna remove one of those and hope for the best.
Roger that.
Apparently that wasn't enough. One alarmless.
Engaging target.
Jesus!
Yeah.
I hit the center, right? God damn it! I should have probably not just. I should have probably just not tried to do it as pretty, you know. I'm also gonna just go full out on it now. If we only hit the side thing, then great. If not, then it's just over, I guess. It's fine too. Well, Center also was destroyed too.
Hostile eliminated.
Well done, Commander. Should slow down the local pirate organization offensive.
Mission.
Well, the Shadowhawk needs some repairs. The Jägermech too. That was from the overheating that we had due to the flamer at some point, I believe. Not because the armor was breached. Well, we also need to retouch the armor, obviously, but... Anyway, what do we got? Got 2 Wolverine parts, we can make a full Wolverine out of that. Also, we got 2 more Griffin parts, but we already have a working Griffin. So... This is the 1S, is the one that we have. Is it the 1S or 1N? Yeah, this is another variant of the one that we're having. There's multiple variants per mech. I'm not sure if we have the 1N or the 1S. Sounds different than what we have. Let me try and remember. I don't know. I guess we'll take 1 Wolverine. They're pretty similar. Wolverine even has more slots for lasers, a little bit less for missiles. Maybe we can also make an energy weapon boat out of this one. Maybe instead of the Shadowhawk. Oh. Is there any interesting loot here? Doesn't look like it. Right. Well, that was a pretty long assignment. Lots of enemies. Pretty much, lots of enemies really. I mean, there were like, what, 3 lights? 4 mediums at least? Were those 2? And then there were the 2 on top, so 4 mediums. Yeah, pretty crazy. Iran's contract to liberate House Decimus is ready for review and commands, and we should follow up when you think we're ready.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
So we actually do have a 1N and not a 1S. Interesting. I'm gonna send a blackjack to storage. We're gonna scrap it. It's my ancestral family mech. We're not gonna scrap that. We're not that heartless, but you know, I have no problem not using it. Anyway, some repairs going. That one. What do we have here? We have large laser, M laser, and a couple of LRMs. I see. This might be interesting instead of the Shadowhawk. If we keep like the L laser, we also have an L laser plus, and we could buy an L laser plus plus. So it has some ability to fire on longer ranges. And then I would remove the LRMs again, and instead field some short range missiles. So it would generally be similar to the Shadowhawk. Not sure if it would be better than the Shadowhawk at what it does, but Shadowhawk kind of doesn't have many slots for lasers, which I personally don't like. I don't know. Take a look at what we can make from it. So the plan is scratch that. Definitely remove the LRM. And then instead we're gonna field. Where's my? I did buy a large laser plus somewhere, right? Right. We use that at least. I'd also just go for that one and the other large laser, which would, I assume, also take up 5 more tons. Then we would have no weight left. Probably not. Guess we're gonna take M lasers then instead. That. Then missiles, short range missiles. Do we still have a couple? Couple of SRM4s maybe. On the other side too, so that worked out well. We're already 1 ton overweight, and that's the large laser because that takes up a lot of tonnage for not that much of an improvement to the medium laser. You know, builds up 3 times the amount of heat for not even 2 times the amount of damage. And well, you can use it at longer ranges, like 450 meters instead of 270. Admittedly, it does have that, but you know, it's crazy how much more heat that does and how pathetic the damage is compared to what medium lasers can just do right from the get-go. So I guess not large lasers, instead more medium lasers. So that thing would have less SRM than the Shadowhawk, but more lasers. So it would be even less heat efficient than that one probably. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that idea, to be honest. I mean, without the large laser, I'd probably be able to install bigger SRM launchers. 2 SRM6s. At that point, it would be similar to the LRMs, to the short-range missiles that we had on the other one. And then I could add more medium lasers. Not sure about this one. Also, the game never tells us about what kind of speeds these have. I think the speed tables are slightly different from tabletop and Macro Online. Also, you can't change the engine at all. So there's also that. I don't know. I have to think about it. This would be kind of the rough sketch of what I would do with this mech. Uncertain if it's better than the SRM boat that we already have with the Shadowhawk. I think it actually is not. It has more medium lasers, so ammo would last longer, but ammo hasn't been an issue at the moment. And for the amount of firepower that the Shadowhawk feels, it's still pretty heat efficient. So I actually like it at what it does already. Alternatively, we could of course use the Griffin as kind of in kind of the stock configuration as another long-range mech that can close in whenever it wants and do some damage that way. Maybe I want to do that. I think I would prefer that mech with, you know, fewer LRMs and in turn a little bit more M lasers for when it had close to distance. Not sure how heat efficient that would be, but just the 5 LRMs are not worth it because LRMs, with LRMs you kind of want to be in a different position than you would be if you were piloting something else. Than if you were, you know, using medium lasers, for instance, because the overlap between medium lasers and LRMs is rather minimal. So you're always looking for that one specific distance, so you can fire both, which is somewhere around the max range of medium lasers, which is 270. So yeah, I don't know, not a fan. Not a fan, but repairing that Shadowhawk will also probably take quite a bit of time, right? 5 days. But I think I'm just gonna take that one again. We're gonna wait for a week before taking that other contract here. We do have another contract here. I could technically go out and, you know, relocate some of my people to other mechs. We do have other mechs, you know. The Griffin is okay, I think, but just not great. Not sure if I want to wait for the Shadowhawk to get repaired before moving on. Oh, we have more. Whoa, trap sprung. Those are different assignments than we had last time. Because this has 2.5 again. This has 3 even. That's crazy. So basically these are opposite sides of kind of the same thing, you know? Here is the planetary government asking us to spring a trap of Capellan troops, and here's the Capellan troops that want us to lead a overwhelming military strike against local government territory. Just don't like Liao very much. I mean, we've already kind of built a little bit of reputation with them. But to be honest, I really just don't like Liao at all. They pay well, you know? For this, I would definitely like to have my usual team and have everything repaired, because this is the first time we do something with the difficulty of 3. So I don't know. I mean, at least it's polar, so we can fire pretty well with all of our stuff. I'm probably gonna be doing that, even though I hate Liao, but you know, they pay better than those guys. It's a shame. It's really a shame. Anyway, in the next episode we'll probably do this mission here. I guess this then goes away, but we can't really build a reputation with the local government anyway, so why try? And then we'll probably follow up on Lady Arano's request to liberate Panzer, which has a pretty decent payout, I gotta say. But it's probably gonna be more difficult since it's the main mission, even though the difficulty seems to be lower than this one. Either way, we're gonna be seeing that in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.